Yes. So I'm hoping I'm audible now. So let's jump into the topic again. And if there is any issue, do let me know in the chats. Okay. I'm reading the comments. So this is about the data set that we are having yesterday. Clear? We are having the name of the product, which brand that belongs to, what's the rating, how many people have rated that, what's the marked price, discounted price, what are the different sizes of the product that are available. Okay, I think, okay, it's audible now. Great. So if it is a shirt, so definitely there are going to be different sizes of the product. If it is a printed t-shirt, so then there is going to be again a couple of sizes for the product. So here you can see if it is a leather full wallet, so obviously there is only one size available for that product. So that's obviously will be there. Okay. Where is the link? Okay, the link is given in the description, okay, of this data set. Clear? So we are having mark price, we are having discounted price, we are having sizes of the product, we are also having the product link. That's something that is not of our use now. I'm going to remove these columns. Okay. Similarly for the image link, product tags, these are very important things. Okay. For example, here you can see this is men's casual shirt. This is also a shirt. What is this? This is a wallet. So if I'm going back, this will tell you exactly what that product is. It's a shirt, it's a t-shirt, it's a wallet, it's a sari, it's a kurta. Okay, these are the things that is there in this product tag. So we need to take this product tags very carefully. We are also having brand tag, which brand that product belongs to. Right here you can see we are having a lot of brands. We are going to discuss about these brands as well. We are going to analyze a lot of things from this. What is the discounted amount? Okay, how much discount we are giving? After discount, what is the final amount? And what is the discount percentage we are given, so that people can sort based on the discount. Simple funda. We are also having the tags of the product, like the shirt was comes under clothing, men's clothing, shirts, and green fiber, which is the brand name. So even if the person is searching for either of the tags, this product will be displayed. Okay. Similarly, we are having the seller details from this, from which place we are having these sellers. We are also having the meta description, like what are all the things we are having of that particular product. Sure. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to first of all check the null values in the data set. And to check the null values, here you can see if I'm printing df, this will print you all the data. Okay, but if I'm going back, and here if I'm printing df dot is null, it is printing true or false. Okay, why it is printing true and false? True will be printed only and only if that particular cell is null. Okay, and false is printed when the particular cell is not null. Sorted. So what we are going to do now, we are going to take this thing into further place. So here you can see if I'm writing dot sum at the end and execute it, this will tell you in which column we are having how many null values. So here you can see we are having zero null value in all the columns. We are having no null value, right? And that's a perfect data set to have, because we don't need to deal with the null values because we are not having any null value. Clear? Once we are not having the null value, so let's do one thing, which is the second step. You can do it vice versa. Okay, either you can first of all remove the unnecessary columns. Okay, and that's something I'm going to do now. Remove the columns that are not in use, that we are not going to use. So I'm again changing it to a markdown, and here we are going to remove those columns. Okay, so what are going to be the columns that I want to delete? So I need to delete which column? First of all, I'll delete this product link column. Okay, then I'll also delete which column? Image link column. Okay, then I will delete the I think we can delete the meta description and meta keyword and meta description. Okay, and meta description, sorry. So these are the columns that I am going to remove. After removing those columns, if I'm checking df.head, here you can see the columns are removed. Earlier I was having 17 columns. Now I'm only having, after removing 4 of them, I'll be having a 13 column, right? These are the final column that we are having now. Clear? So what should be the next step? The next step is, once I am having this particular kind of data, I need to think about what I need to analyze. Okay. And before analyzing, here, let me tell you one very important thing. Clear? If I'm talking about, let's suppose there, here we are having three kind of basically data. Okay. I am having numeric data. Numeric means either integer or float. Okay. Or we are having text data, and text is again divided into two parts. In text, we are either having a unique data or categorical data. Clear? For example, if I'm talking about a product name, so product name is not a category, right? So what product name might be unique for all the products, right? Here you can see slim fit casual shirt might be the product name of a lot of products, right? But when we are adding a product brand into it, so that will be a totally different thing. So product name is not mandatory that it would be unique, but brand name is something which is unique. We are not going to have that much of brand as much product names we are having, right? So brand name is nothing but a category, right? So we are going to take this brand name as a category, and so that accordingly we can see how many products of greenfield we are having, how many products of da milano we are having. Okay, and how many products of the Indo era we are having, what's the average rating of Indo era products, what is the average price of Indo era product, through which I can see, okay, if there is a person coming in and he want to purchase one product, so how much he or she is going to spend if he is going for Damilano as compared to Green Fiber as compared to Indo era, which will tell you how expensive these brands are. Okay, how much wide variety of products those companies are selling. Okay, there are a lot of possibility from this data set that you can do, a lot of things that you can do from this data set. Sorted. So what should be the next step? The next step is, once we are having all these things ready, clear, so let's start with the data analysis on numeric or float values. Clear? So let's do one thing. Let me add the markdown, and let's go with the third step of data analysis, and that's on numeric column. Okay, here we are going to discuss about categorical column. We are going to do a not analysis. We are going to pre-process this data set as well. That's also a very important thing. Okay, there might be a couple of columns that I can not directly use. For example, if I'm talking about the address, okay, so from address, here you can see this is the address of Bangalore, this is the address of New Delhi. So you can, from here you can sort, okay, from which particular city we are having most of the sellers. Okay, how many sellers are there from Delhi, how many sellers are there from Bangalore. Okay, or if I'm talking about, let's suppose Damilano, where are all the sellers distributed all over the nation, right? There are a lot of possibilities that will work here. For example, if you are in Delhi and you want to purchase a product from Da Milano, okay, and the best way to get that product is obviously from the localities which are near Delhi. You are not going to import it from basically Bangalore. If we are having a seller at Bangalore, you will take it only for the ones which are very close to you, right? And this is how this data set will help you to find these things. Clear? So let's talk about rating now. Clear? And for rating, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the rating column. Got it? If I'm taking the rating column, here you can see this is of float 64. Okay. Now, from throughout the data set, that is not going to make that much sense to analyze it, but let's see how this can be done. If I want to know what is the average rating of a product throughout the data set, I'm talking about average rating. Okay, so I can find mean. If I'm executing it, average rating is 2.18. That might be because there are a lot of product unrated, there's no any rating given, right? That's also a particular case. So let's suppose I want to know about the rating only the products where rating is given, where there are a couple of people who are given the rating, then for those particular products, what is the average rating? Makes sense, right? So what we are going to do, I am going for I in df of rating. If I'm printing I, it will print rating one by one, and I'm writing break here so that it will not print all the 24,000 values. So what I do here I'm going to check if I is not equals to 0.0, means if the rating of that product is not 0.0, then only I'm going to take that as rating. Okay, and then what I'm going to do, I'm going to take rating plus equals to that particular rate plus equals to I. Got it? And here you can also take a counter which will tell you how many ratings we have taken. Okay, and counter plus equals to 1. Got it? So now if I am executing it and printing RAT, this is the total rating of all the products which are having rating non-zero, right? I'm hoping you're understanding the what I want to convey. Okay, or if you are having any problem at any point of time, do let me know. Okay, so here you can see if I'm printing rating, this is the rating of all the products. Let's typecast it into integer. So this is the rating of all the non-zero rating products. Let's see how many total products are there. There are total 12,773 products. So now if I'm dividing that by C, so here you can see the average rating of the products where people have given the rating is 4.15. That is very, very nice as compared to the rating that I'm directly getting by finding the mean. Okay, here you can see 2.18 because there are a lot of products where rating is not given. Clear? So that's also an important factor. You need to have a good analysis, good knowledge of analysis, stats, how the things are working, how the data is distributed. These kind of things you need to know. Clear? So from rating, you are having now a clear understanding that if I'm printing C and printing the length of data frame, there are total 24,000 products. Out of those 4,000 products, if I'm subtracting C from it, 11,511 products are there whose rating is 0. Means there is no one who has given that rating. Sorted? Clear? If anyone is having any doubt, do let me know in the chat. Okay, and one more thing that I want to add for sure, and that is if you are having any question that you want to find from this data set, do let me know in the chats. Okay, I'll be more than happy to answer those questions live. Clear? So far we have find the average rating. So let's print it here, and whatever you are getting, let's convert it into float. By the way, it will be taken as a float, so we can round that off, right? So I think a rounding off will help to 2. So this is the average rating of the product of non-zeros. Clear? And let me add it here as well. Average rating of a product non-zero. So this is the answer that we are getting. Let's take the data set again and let's see what are all the other things that I can analyze from it. Okay? So from here, let's suppose I want to specifically choose only the products of Da Milano. Okay, how I can do that? Okay, and if you want to stick into only the numerical ones, if I want to know about the most expensive products, right? Which one is the most expensive product out there in the whole data set? Okay, that might be, I think, a good place to start. So let's go there and find the most expensive products. Clear? I'm adding it in the markdown and finding most expensive product. Okay, and this is nothing but 3.2. So now we need to find the most expensive product. To find the most expensive product, we are having a lot of ways to deal with it. And the easiest way is to find the most expensive product, we need to take Here, which you are you talking about? You are talking about either the marked price or the discounted price, right? There might be a product which costs, for example, let's suppose 50,000 and it is selling for just 10,000, right? And there might be a product which is having a price of only 25,000, it is still selling for 20,000. So it is not about just the marked price, it's about discounted price as well. And we are going to deal with both of them. Okay. So let's take the first one of uh, marked price. Okay. And what I'll do now, I'll take marked price. Okay. So here you can see this is what I have found. From here, I need to find the maximum value. The maximum value is 44,950 rupees. This is the price of the most expensive product that we are having. Clear? And now what I want to know about the details of that product, what that product is. Okay. So to do that, what I'm going to do, I'm taking the same thing, okay, the same data set, and I want to find I'll go to the original data frame now. Okay. And from here, what I want to take the row where marked price is equals to 44,950. Simple. It's same like SQL, like select star from rows where mark price is equal to this one. Very simple. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take marked price, okay, and I'm going to write equals to is equals to the exact price I'm talking about. Execute it, and here you can see it is telling you only the true and false. Okay. Now what I can do, it will only return you true where the value is still. For example, here you can see 1669, which is at the top. If I'm writing it here and executing it, here you can see because the first value is 1699, it is giving you true and rest of them are false. And similarly, if I am executing this way, it is giving you true for the column for the row where the mark price is 44950. What I want to know about the details of that product. So what I'll do, I'll open it here, close it here, and pass this whole list through the data frame. And here you can see this is the product whose mark price is 44,950 and it is selling for just 26,970. It's not just, it's a lot of money, but yes, it's giving almost 40% 40 to 50% of discount. Clear? And it's what is that? It's a motion watch. Leather strap motion watch of Unshaw company. The rating, 0 people have rated that product. Okay. And if you want to know about that product, just don't remove these links that we have added, and then you can go to Myntra and check the products as well. Okay. So it's a watch of one size, discounted amount. How much amount we are discounting? It is giving you a discount of 40%. Okay. And still this is not the product where you are getting maximum discount, because the discount is just 40%. We have seen the products where we are getting even 75-80% discount. This is not one of the products, right? So that's something you need to take care. But if I'm talking about most expensive product, this is the one. Okay. And rather than writing it this, I can also write the marked price is equals to mark price dot max. So you can see this is the product where we are having the maximum marked price. Got it? Let's do one thing. Let's change some of the things from it and let's find, rather than marked price, discounted price. Okay, most expensive product as per the discounted price. Do let me know in the chat what are the things that I need to change. Do let me know in the chat what are the things I need to change in this code to find the answer. Do let me know, everyone, quickly. Okay. So how to register for the workshop? This is already the link of the workshop that you are talking. This is day 2, which is the last day of the workshop. We are going to discuss about more things about what we are having, what is the special offer we are having for you. All these things will be there, so stay tuned for that. But yes, do let me know how to find the answers to it. Clear? So what we are going to do, because we want to find the most expensive product, but not based on the mark price, based on the discounted price. So what I will do, I'll take the data frame. This time I will take discounted price, copy it, and now if I'm executing it, so here you can see we are having a totally different thing, and that's a woman aviator of Tom Ford. So obviously that's going to be expensive. So Tom Ford sunglasses are the most expensive, and this is the exact scenario that I have shown you earlier, right? There might be a product which is selling for more, mark price is more, but it's selling for way cheaper. But if I'm talking about this, because it's Tom Ford, so its mark price is 40,900. It is discounted price is also the same. Size L sunglasses from Tom Ford, zero discount, 0% discount, and seller address is not mentioned. Sorted, right? So here you can see the products are totally different. Sorted. Now this is about the most expensive products. If I'm talking about, let's suppose, most discounted products, that's also a very important thing to find out, right? I'm hoping you are having clear understanding how we are finding the things. Okay, so let's do one thing. I'm trying to use the almost the same logic here. Okay, so most discounted product in terms of percentage. Okay, we are planning to find the most discounted product in terms of percentage. So for that purpose, what I need to do, I need to take which column? I need to take discount percentage column. Simple funda. I need to find most discounted product. That means I need to find the maximum value, which is 90%. Okay, so there might be multiple products in 90% in 90% bracket. So what I'll do now, I'm going to take the same thing here. Instead of discounted price, I need to go for discounted percentage. And now if I'm executing it, here you can see we are having a lot of products where we are having 90% off. The product price is 6,099, but it is selling for just 609 rupees. And all these products are from Ritika. This is the brand name, and all of them are saris. And from here you can find a very decent pattern, and that is, if I'm talking about the most discounted brand which is giving you the maximum discount, this is Ritika. Clear? And there's not one product, because all the products are multiple products are having the same discount. So this is what we are having. Clear? Now, not in terms of percentage, let's talk about in terms of discount amount, right? For example, if I'm talking about 100 rupees product, 1,000 rupees product, it is selling for, let's suppose, 100 rupees. So the discount is 90%. Got it? If I'm having product which is selling for, let's suppose, and we are giving a discount of how many rupees? The discount of uh, 900 rupees is served. Got it? This is the mark price. This is the selling. This is the discount, and this is the final discount we are giving. This is how much discount we are giving. Let's suppose that the product is selling for 50,000. That's the mark price, and it is selling for, let's suppose, uh, 40,000. Okay, 50,000 product selling for 40,000. Discount is 20%. Okay, and it is of 10,000 rupees. So from here you can see it doesn't matter how much percentage of discount we are adding. It also depend how much is the actual price of the product, right? So what we are going to find out, we are going to find out the product where we are getting the maximum discount, not in terms of percentage, but in terms of amount. So that is something you will get from which column? Discount amount. Is that clear to everyone? I'm hoping it's clear to everyone, because there's no rocket science. We are just doing a simple thing, but yes, that will give you a lot of things, and that's about this discount amount. So I'm changing it to the markdown, and here I'll take the df column. I'll do all the things in the exact manner that the last question I'm answering of this type, and then we are going to discuss about another ones. Okay, so I'm taking discounted amount, and if I'm executing it, this is a totally different product. This is a totally different product, not the most expensive. Okay, not the most expensive in terms of mark price, not most expensive in terms of dex, what I would say, discounted price, but this is a totally different thing. This is of brand name Safari. What that product is, that product is a trolley bag marked as 32,000, selling for 99,000, only 9,000, and discounted amount is 23,758. So this is a totally different product that's coming into you. Okay, is it clear to everyone? Okay, great. So what we are going to do now, we are going to discuss about some other columns that we can find out or we can analyze. Clear? So for that purpose, what I'm doing, I'm taking the same data frame again, and this time I'm going to dig deeper into the brand names, not the numerical ones, because we know how the numerical data is working. We can find the median, we can find the min, we can find the maximum. You can even find the products in a particular range. Like we are already having a range bar when we are searching for any e-commerce platform, right? You can write, okay, I want the product from, let's suppose, 5,000 to 7,000 rupees. You can add that bar. That bar can also be added here pretty easily. Sorted. So for example, if I'm talking about the mark price, let's talk about discounted price, because this is something you are going to pay. So let's suppose the discounted amount I'm taking, okay, it should be discounted price, sorry, let me check it again. So it should be discounted price. Let's suppose I want to know about the product whose discounted price should be in the range of 2,000 to 3,000. So what I'm writing should be greater than 2,000. Execute it, passing the whole thing through the data frame. Here you can see all the products whose prices, specifically discounted prices, more than 2,000. Sorted. And let's see if we can write the same thing exactly here, or I need to change some of the things. Okay, so I think I need to change some of the things here. So if I'm executing it, this is telling you all the products with price more than 2,000. Okay, and I am taking the pre-processed data set. If I'm printing df underscore pr, this is the new data set we are having where the discounted price is more than 2,000. I'll do the exact same thing here, df underscore pr, but this time I am taking the discounted price should be less than 3,000. Got it? So here, directly or indirectly, we apply two filters. Okay, and if I'm printing df underscore pr, these are all the products that are having range from 2,000 to 3,000. Sorted. If you want to find, let's suppose, only the products of H&M in the range from 2,000 to 3,000, what you are going to do? Can anyone guess what you are going to do if you want to find the products of H&M of price 2,000 to 3,000? Yes, you guessed it correctly. What we are going to do, I'm going to the same data frame. I'm going to apply one more filter into it. And this time, what I'll do, I'll take brand name, and brand name is equals to, I'll take H and M. It. And now if I'm executing it, here you can see we are having total of 4 products that comes under the price range of 2,000 to 3,000, and that is 2,299. These are the 4 things we are having. Sorted. And similarly, if you don't want to go with H&M and M and you want to search for handbags in the range of 2,000 to 3,000, so just take product tag is equals to handbags. What we need to do, let's, instead of brand name, we need to take product underscore tag, execute it, and here you can see these are all the products which are handbags. Okay, and the range of the product is also exactly what you want. between price 2000 to 3000. Okay, if you want to go with a particular brand, for example baguette, I don't know how to pronounce this name, but let's suppose you want to go with that as well, you can even go for one more filter, because we are just basically converging the data set into a particular point and finding the most important information that we want. Okay, and here if you are talking about the brand name, what should be the brand name? Let's suppose I want for baguette. Execute it. These are all the bags that are there in this particular range of 2000 to 3000 of discounted price. Okay, not talking about marked price. Clear? Similarly, if you want to sort them based on the discount, okay, if you want to sort them based on discount, that's also something that can be done pretty easily. For example, this is the data frame I'm having. I want to sort, because here you can see I'm having 1 2 3 4 5 6 7 8 products. I want to sort them in terms of discount percent. So these two products should be at the top. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take df underscore pr dot sort underscore values. I'm going to sort all the values by which column? I want to sort all the values by discount percentage column. Execute it. Here you can see all the discounted products are at the bottom. Why they're at the bottom? They are at the bottom because by default the sort is in the ascending order. We want it to be in the descending order. So I'm writing ascending is equals to false. Execute it, and here you can see this is the discounted product which are at the top. Similarly, if you are having no issue, okay, now you think, okay, I don't want to go with only specific to baguette company. I just want to search for the bags which are of price 2000 to 3000 based on the discounted price percentage. Okay, and here you can see this bag, which is of actual 4495 rupees, is now selling for 2000 rupees only, and the discount is 55%, 50%. And we are having at the last, we are having the bags where we are having not any discount. Okay, as per discount, if I want to take only the top 10 products, just write dot head of 10. These are only the top 10 products based on discount, for 50% discount to 45% discount. Okay, isn't it cool? Because now you, if you are having the data set and if you can go with the links as well, that's for some reasons I cannot show you the links, but the things will be pretty easy. You can make your own system, right? For example, let's comment out your favorite brand name, and but before that let me print all the brand names we are having in this data set, and then you are going to ask me what are all the products, what are all the brands you want to discuss, what are all the brands you want to analyze. So we are going to analyze those brands as well. Okay, so for that part, what I'm going to do, I'm taking this, like this is how we can shortlist the product based on specific filter. Okay, so let me add it here as well in the markdown. So we are shortlisting the product based on a specific filter. Shortlisting products based on specific filters. Got it? After shortlisting the product based on a specific filter, this is the data set that we are having. And what we are going to do now, I'm going to go to a next step, which is 3.7. And here we are going to finding all the brand names. Okay, we're going to find what are all the brand names we are having. Sorted. How many brands we are having on Myntra as per this data set. Sorted. Now, because we want to search about only the brand names, how many such brands we are having. So what I need to do, I need to go back. I need to take the data frame. I need to take which, I need to take the brand name column. Okay. And this will tell you what are all the brands we are having. Sorted. But this is not telling me how many unique brands we are having. This is telling me, okay, this is the product of Da Milano, and then there might be multiple products of Da Milano as well. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to write dot unique, execute it, And this is telling you all the unique products that we are having, unique brands we are having. Okay, this is an array. Let's check the length of array. And here you can see we are having total 2139 unique brands here. That's a huge number, right? 2139 brands are there, so that's definitely a huge number. And what we need to do, we are going to find how many products are there in each brand. That is going to be a bit complicated to find, but we are having two ways to find it. Either we can go from scratch and find these values, or we can go using inbuilt functions. Okay, and we are going to do it in both the ways. Sorted. So let's start with the first one. So if I'm taking, let's suppose, df of brand name, and rather than going for brand name, you can also go with brand tag. That would be a bit better. Okay, because they are actually unique. Okay, brand names are also unique, but most of the time when we are working on the website and website is searching through it, so it will use these kind of tags. All of them are lowercase. It will help Google to also recognize when the website is being crawled. So if I'm talking about brand name dot unique, so these are all the brand names we are having. But if I want to know how many products are there for green fiber brand, how many products are there? So what I'm going to do, I'm going for I in df of brand name. I'll go for all the brands, and I'm going to check if that brand is equals to green fiber or not. If that brand is green fiber, I'm going to increment the value of C by 1. Okay, and at the end what I'll do, I'm going to print the brand name, which is green fiber, and C. So if I'm executing it here, you can see for green fiber I'm having 38 unique products. For green fiber we are having 38 products, right? Similarly for free soul, how many products are there? Let's find that out. But I need to change only these two things. For free soul we are having 50 products. For da milano, how many products are there? Let's find that out. And for da milano we are having 26 products. Simple. We are finding all the brand names. Once the brand name are found, we are finding how many products are there for a particular brand. Sorted. Now what I can do, rather than finding da Milano, let's take it as brand name. Okay, and let's add here brand name as well. And here I'll take brand underscore name is equals to let's take career roots. What I need to do, all I need to do is change the name of the brand, and rest of the things will be done by this only. Okay, so what I'm doing, I'm going to define all these things in what? In a particular function. I can do that pretty easily, right? So I can define a function that will help you to find all the unique values. Okay, that also can be done, but let's do it in a very easy manner. So here you can see if I'm changing this fiber, this brand name all the time in automotive, this thing can be done. All of these things will be pretty easy to find that out. Okay, like for example, I can found if if I'm talking about fever, how many products are there of fever company? How many products are there uh, properly H&M or Zara or whatever product you want? So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take for brand underscore name in df of brand name of unique. Now what will happen, it will go to all the brands and print the values. Sorted. So it might take a couple of seconds to execute, but if I'm executing it here, you can see for Greenfield it's 38, for Free Soul it's 50, for Damilam it's 26 products, for Mitera it's 67, for Indo Era it's 137 products. Okay, for HRX it's 288 products, from Jack and Jones 173, right? And once we are having this data, you can see the possibility what you want, right? You can easily find which company is having most product, which company is having least product. You can even shortlist these things. Which company is having the expensive product, which company is having least expensive product. These are the kind of things that can be easily treated. Sorted. So, and again asking you, if and you guys want anything to be analyzed, you can tell me straight away. Okay, we are going to dig deeper into that part. Sorted. So once we are having this data, what would you like from it? So I can take this data, save it in a list, then we can create a data frame, and then we can sort the values based on whatever we want. Okay, and let's do that. So I'm taking a list named as data, and here I'm taking data dot append. Simple. I'm passing a list of two things: brand name and how many products are there from that brand. Sorted. If I'm executing it and printing data, or let's do one thing, let's create a data frame from it directly. Data is equals to pt dot data frame. The data frame will have two things for all the products: the product name and how many products are there for that particular brand. So here I'm taking the whole data column. I'm defining two columns here, and these columns are first of all the brand name and the brand products. But if I'm having this data, so I'm writing data dot head. Okay, we need to wait for a couple of seconds so that it will be executed, because we are having literally all more than 2000 products. This is what the data frame we are having now. This is the new data frame we have created. Okay, and this data frame is having 2139 brands. What I want now, let's suppose I want finding all the brand name. That's easy. Okay, now we are finding 3.8, finding the products, the brands with most number of products. Okay, finding the brand with most number of products. So for that purpose, this is the data frame we are having. Now I can sort this thing pretty easily. The same logic that we have applied here of sorting the values. Now we need to sort the values by what? By which factor? By products. And that should be in which order? Descending order. So ascending is equals to false. So if I'm executing it, if I'm talking about roaster, 633 products, a very big number. Master Harbor, 369 products. Dressberry, 311 products, 311 products. So if I'm talking about finding the brand with most, finding the top 10 brand with the most number of products there. So what are the top 10 products? If I'm printing dot head, and let's add all the things here on. It will take a couple of seconds to execute because it is doing all the processing again. But these are the top 10 products we are talking about. So it is number one, it's Roadster, Master Harbor, Dress, Here and Now, Max. And these are the top 10 products if we are talking about in terms of number of products. Sorted? No rocket science. Now let's see how we can do the exact same thing, literally exact same things, using one line of code. Okay, and that can be achieved using something called as group by. Okay, we can use group by functions. Okay, so I'm going to use df dot group by on that data frame that we are having. On the original data frame, we are going to make the groups. Okay, and I'm going to make the group based on what? The brand name. So here I'm defining brand name. So what it will do, it will take the brand name, all the unique brand names we are having, and it is going to group them together. Okay, after grouping them together, what do you want to analyze? You want to analyze how many products are there in each brand, right? And nothing, and for that purpose, to find that thing, we are using something called as dot size. Means it will make the groups of each and every brand and check the size of each brand. And size is nothing but means how many products are there in that brand. So now if I'm executing it, here you can see this is what the data looks. Okay, and here you can write sort underscore values, execute it. This is what you are having. And here I'm writing ascending is equals to false. And here you can see this is what we are getting. And if I want the top 10 of them, this is the exact data we are having. The output is exactly the same. Here we have written the whole logic to find the things, but here the things can be achieved only in one line. But this will tell you how to write your own logic to find the answers. Is it clear to everyone? Yeah, that's great. So now what should be the next step? Because we have came so far. So now let's suppose rather than going for just one thing at a time, okay, or basically just the products, what if I want to know about uh, all the average price of all the products? Okay, so this is finding the top brands, and now we are going to find, let me add the things here, and this is question 3.9, finding the most expensive brands, finding the top 10. Okay, so we are going to find the top 10 most expensive brands. So what's the how you can identify, because this is an expensive brand and this is not an expensive brand. So to find expensive brand, what we will do, we'll find the average price of a product in that particular brand, right? For example, if I am talking about Max, okay, so in Max, if I'm talking about the average t-shirt price in Max, so that would be around, let's suppose, 500 rupees. If I'm comparing the same to as compared to, let's suppose, in Adidas, that is around 4 to 5,000, right? If I'm comparing the same to a brand like Gucci, so that would be around 40 to 50,000 on an average, right? So the average product price will determine how expensive that product is. Simple funda. So what we are going to do, we are going to take the average price of that particular product. Okay, for example, if I'm going to H&M, so on H&M I'll find how many products are there. While find I'll calculate all the prices. I'll find the average price of that particular brand, and that will tell me, okay, this is the average price of that particular brand. Let's suppose the average price of that particular brand is 2000. So, and average price of Max is just 1000. So you can compare. H&M is more expensive than Max. Simple logic we are going to apply, and we are not going to write any function from scratch. We are going to use inbuilt function, because you know how the things can be done pretty easily now, because you know how the logics are built. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to take the brand names, I'm going to make the groups. But this time I'm not going to make the groups based on how many products are there. I'm going to make the groups on the average price of the product. And in that particular case, you are having two kind of prices. You can either create marked price or create discounted price. Okay, mostly marked price is something that is going to be taken. Okay, so let's take marked price. Okay, I am going to make the marked underscore price. I will take brand name. For every brand, I am going to make, I'm going to find how many products are there. I'm going to make different groups. For all those different groups, I'm going to find their marked price, and I'll find the average marked price of them. Sorted. That's how easy it is. Execute it, and here you can see the answer in front of you, right? For 39 threads, the average price of a product is 965 rupee, right? For Yoho, it's 699 rupee. For Zibu, it's 1098 rupee. Okay, and you can even go in detail if you want to go for, let's suppose, uh, apply this filter for only the products where we are having shirts. So you can go for only the shirts column, then you can find how many different different brands we are having, and then we can calculate, okay, what's the average price. But this is what we are having. I can sort them basically, sort the values, and the ascending should be false. The top 10 most expensive brands are Anshaw, Tom Ford, and Dyson, Tissot as well. And that's pretty awesome because they are actually the one of the most expensive brands, right? Tom Ford, do you know that? Also, you might have seen their watches. If you're not, just go check it out. So this is how finding the top most expensive brands. This is how we have found that. Okay, and let's check if I'm copying this and pasting it here instead of marked price. But if I'm using a discounted price, I'm just doing it to check if we are having a different answer in this case or not. Okay, and let's write dot head of how many brands? 10. These are the top 10 brands: Safari, Emporio Armani, Psycho, and these are actually expensive brands. And here as well, I'm writing head of top 10. Comfort, Dyson. Here you can see Onsaw is at the bottom, but most of the product are the same. If I'm talking about Tom Ford, Dyson, Tissot, they are the same. Okay, Michael Kors is here, Kolhan is here, Emporio Armani is here. Here you can see we are not having here, but if you are checking the top 20 brands, they will remain the same. Okay, so this is how we are finding the top 10 most expensive brand, top 10 most expensive brand in terms of mark price and discounted price. Okay, now let's find the thing that we have done here. Okay, so here if I'm talking about applying the filter of brand name, what is the average discount a particular brand is giving? So Ritika, here you can see, is giving a discount of 90%, right? So this will also tell you which brand is giving you on an average of how much discount. So you can find which brand is most discounted. And similarly, we are also going to find what is the average rating of a particular product, in that particular brand. Okay, so let's jump into the brand as compared to their discount percentage. Okay, so to do that, the logic will remain almost the same. All we need to do is take the mark price values. Instead of mark price, I'll take discount percent. Here you can see Ritika is the one which is giving you 89.45%. You might be thinking it should be 90%. Why it is 89? Because there might be some products of Ritika where they are not giving 90% discount. There might be 85, right? So 85, and so the average would be somewhere around 89%, and that is something we are getting here. Okay, so Ritika is giving 89% discount, the App Studio exactly 89. Okay, and these are all the brands we are having which is giving you the most discount. Similarly, if you want the brands which are not at all giving you any discount, so these are the brands. Okay, and means I don't need to tell you about this brand. Bobby Brown is there, Mac is here. Okay, and I don't know how to pronounce rest of them. Clear? So this is how you can find these things. Pretty easy, no rocket science. And these are the brands, they are not giving any discount. They are the brand which are giving you the discount. Now we need to find the brands which are going to give you means we need to find the average rating of the products in that particular brand. Okay, so because we need to talk about the average rating on that particular brand, so for that purpose we are having three things to deal with. Okay, so first of all, if I'm directly applying this particular the same logic here, okay, so then there will be some problems. Okay, if I'm directly applying it, there will be some problem, and let me tell you what those problems are going to be. Okay, so if I'm taking this one and I am talking about the mean rating. Okay, if I'm talking about mean rating and executed, this is telling you the average rating. So here you can see for 39 threads, The average rating is 0%, right? For 47 7 11, it's 0 again. Okay, and for yellow it's 4.15. For Yoho it's 0 again. Okay, it might have it is happening because there are a couple of brands who are having a couple of products, and those products are not rated, right? So in that particular case, what I need to do, I am only going to take the brands where I'm having the ratings of the product. Okay, and for that, in that particular case, what I'll do, rather than doing it directly, I'll take df underscore pr, or of df of uh, rating is not equals to 0.0. So this is how we need to return. Okay, so here you can see these are all the products whose rating is non-zero. And if the rating is non-zero, then on this particular data set, I can do the processing. Okay, so I'm taking df underscore pr, and on this particular data set, I'm going to do the rest of the things. I'm going to take the brand name, I'm going to find the rating average. Now, if I'm executing it, this is how the data looks. And now I'm going to write sort underscore values by not by, but ascending is equals to false. So here you can see London Wag, Credo, Ukla, Shirt Theory. These are the brands where the rating is 5. Right? There might be only one or two people who have given the rating, but as per the rating, this is what we are having. Yeah. And if I want to know about the same thing, exact same thing, but based on the rating count, how many people have rated that product? And the rating, for that purpose, I am taking all the products where we are having rating more than 0, means even if one rating is there, that's totally fine. And we are going to find how many as per the number of ratings. So I'm taking the rating count, and here you can see for NV, we are having 9,000 people purchase the product from NV and then given the rating. From Jaguar, 6,953 people. For Plum, these are the ones, right? From Maybelline, it's 5,058. So the numbers are huge, right? It totally depends upon you how you are finding those things. Sorted. Now, one last question that we are going to discuss, and that is about the address. Very, very important thing. Okay, and we are going to. I'm going to tell you how the things can be, and this is a part of data pre-processing, by the way. Clear? So let's jump into it, and for that purpose, I'm taking what df of seller address. So if I'm executing it here, you can see we are having a lot of seller addresses. If I'm taking zeroth one, this is the address of the first seller. Okay, from Gujarat. This is the address of second seller from Karnataka. Now let's do one thing. Let's print some of the. Let's print first 20 of them. Or let's print first. Okay, I think I need to print it one by one. For INDF of creating of first 10, and now I'm printing I. So these are all the addresses we are having. There is one thing common in all the addresses, and that is at the end we are having pin code. Sorted. Here you can see here as well, here as well. At the end we are having pin code. Sorted. And if that's the common thing, and the second last thing is from which state that belong to the product is coming. Karnataka, Delhi, Gujarat again, West Bengal, Punjab, Maharashtra, Gujarat again. So what we are going to do, we are going to create new columns that will tell you exactly from where that product is coming, the state from where it is coming, as well as the pin code. So I'm going to create two new columns which will help you. Okay, if this is the data set that we are having, and for this particular data set, if these are all the for this particular product, if this is coming from this particular location, how many other products are there coming from the same location? These are the kind of things that you can easily do. Okay, so because this is the last question, so So this is a part of data pre-processing. Clear? And to do the data pre-processing, what I need to do, I am going to split them, all of them, with a space. If I'm splitting them with a space, this will give you a list. This is also giving you a list. This is another list. And in all the list, the last index will give you the exact pin code. So after splitting it, I'm taking -1, and this is the pin code of from where the product is coming. Okay, so what I can do, I can take pin code is equals to a list, and I'm going to take this whole thing as pin code. Pin code is equals to this one. Okay, so if I'm executing and printing pin code, these are all the pin codes we are having. Sorted, no rocket science. So what I'm going to do now, I'm going to print I dot split again, or let's print I. So these are all the products. Let's suppose I also want to know about the state, because in one state there might be hundreds of pin codes. So to find the state, I need to again split it with the space. There might be there are multiple ways to do it, but let's take it with the space. So if I'm going with the space, last index will give you pin code. Before that, there's a separator. Before that, you are having the state. So that means -3 will work here. And here you can see these are all the products we are having. Here you can see we are having West Bengal written. I think it's West Bengal. So this will give you definitely a problem. So output should be where is that, West Bengal, but we are taking only Bengal. So let's do one thing. Let's separate it with the comma, this comma. Okay. So I dot split it with the comma, and after splitting it with a comma, I'll take the last index. Okay, because here the last index is giving you Gujarat pin code, Karnataka pin code, Delhi pin code, West Bengal pin code. I'll take the last index, which is -1, and for all of them, I'm going to now split it with this particular separator. Dot split it with this separator, and now I'll take 0th index. And here you can see we are having some extra spaces written here. Here you can see there is an extra space. So I'm going to write dot strip so that all the extra spaces will be removed. And this is nothing but the state. At the whole thing, state dot append, state is equals to this whole thing. Okay. And here if I'm printing pin code and state, here you can see these are the things that we have scrapped. And you can also scrap the rest of the details from this whole data that we are having. For example, if you are having the pin code, you are having the detail, you can also find the rest of the address from here, from which state this is. You can also search the whole link on Google and see, okay, if it is found here, what is the longitude and latitude of it. You can plot these things on maps using data visualization. The possibilities are literally endless. It's totally up to you how you are tackling this problem, how you are dealing with this. Okay, so yes, that is pretty much it. And now let me tell you how to deal with this if you are having all of the things here. So if I'm executing for all of them, it will give you an error. Let's see if it is giving an error or not. If I'm executing for all of them, it is not giving an error. Okay, let's check df of seller address, execute it, and let's check the description of it. Dot describe. So here you can see the top one is from the second floor, this particular plot number, who is having the frequency of 1872. That is huge, because this is nothing but telling you that this particular, from this particular address, there are 1872 products coming in, right? And it's from Okla Industrial. So this is something we are going to find out. You can easily find out using the logic of seller address. We can apply, make the brands of group by. Let's make it here, because I think that's pretty awesome to find it. So we'll find it dot with dot size, right? Sort the values. Instead of brand name, it should be seller address underscore AWDRESS. So now if I'm executing it, the sending is equals to true, the sending is equals to false. Sorry. And we want only the top, let's suppose 5 of them. Here you can see this is exactly what we want. Second floor, plot number 82, Oakland Industrial Estate, New Delhi. And this is the number one where we are having 1,872 different products listed on Myntra. That's a huge business, right? And we are having note mentioned for 1,445 products, means there are 1,445 products whose address I don't know. So that's also a valid point. But for those we are having the address, the numbers are huge. 1,072 is a huge inventory, right? And once we are having these two things, what I'm going to do, I'm going to take these things and let's see if it is, this is only valid if it is not mentioned. Okay, so let's find that out, that if I is not equals to not mentioned, then I will perform these two things. Okay, otherwise what I will do in pin code, I'll write np dot none. I'll fill none value basically. I'm importing numpy as in p. Otherwise this is done, and the state is also np dot none. Got it? So we are adding null values if you are not having state. So this is how we need to deal with it. Sorted. And once everything is done, I'm taking the original data frame, and in the original data frame I'm adding a new column named as pin code, which is the whole pin code we are having, and df of the state, from which state that product is coming in. Let's done it, execute it, and let's print the data frame now. So now if I'm printing the data frame, which is the final data frame, at the end, here you can see we are having a pin code and we are having state. Once you're having pin code at state, you can easily apply all those logic that we are having, like pin code of size, and this will tell you from this particular pin code we are having 24,000. Okay, I think I have split the whole thing with one particular index. I think for I in seller address we are splitting I is not equal to mention. So I think all of the products are giving the same value. I think there is something that I need to change here. As per the logic, I'm not sure. So it is pin code here. It is again a list. When pin code is empty list, I'm adding all the values here. Otherwise, pin code is equals to, actually it is a list. So I need to write pin code dot append. I need to append the data here. State dot append. I need to append the data here, right? Append again. And here as well I need to write dot append. Now if I'm executing and printing the data, here you can see this is the pin code from Gujarat, Karnataka, Delhi, and now if I'm based on the size, if I'm sorting it, there are 2,000 products from coming from this particular pin code. Okay. Similarly, if I'm talking about the state, so there are 8,000 products coming from Delhi, from Karnataka 3,000 products, from Haryana 2,600 products, and you can make different kind of plots from this data set. Okay, the possibilities are literally endless. Thanks Pankaj for adding a pen. That's what I have missed. So the possibilities are endless, as I've told you. Now let's discuss about what should be the next step, because we have analyzed this data set. This is a real life data set that we have extracted, that we have scraped, and this can solve a lot of purpose. You can add the links of the product. The dataset link is already given in the description. You can check that out. And to learn this thing, to learn the skills of data science, this is just one module that we have discussed, that is data analysis. Okay, and in just here you can see in just 1 hour 20 minutes, where we have missed 10 to 15 minutes only on the audio, for the audio issue. And then you can see the possibilities. Okay, in just 1 hour, if you learn these many things, just see if we are having a whole 6 months program in your hand, what are the things that you can learn from end to end. Okay, the links of the whole program that we are having, so that's a self-paced program including live lectures we are having of the mentors on weekly basis, where you are going to interact with mentor live, where we are going to learn from them, right? And this program that we have, I'm going to take you to, let me take you to the program page only. So okay, so this is the complete data science program we are having, which is starting, means the offer is valid for only on 31st July, means tonight, and we are giving a flat, uh, we are giving this course for flat 5,000 rupees. And now you're having clear understand what is the difference between mark price, discounted price, flat, because we have done a lot of things on Myntra this time. So we are giving a discount of flat uh, on this course. We are giving for flat 5,000 rupees, and this course is divided into multiple tracks, starting from the one where we are teaching you the Python for data science. Even if you know zero, if you are having zero knowledge in any programming language, you can start. Okay, we are teaching you from the fundamentals of Python, data structure, how you can automate the process using files, how you can create the data sets from scratch, how to learn the art of numpy arrays, how to visualize the multi-dimensional arrays, and how to work on it. Okay, because now today only we have discussed how to write your own logics. Okay, then we are, the things that we have discussed today, how to work on data analysis. Okay, this time we are having a very good data set, we are not having any null value, so we know how to work with it. But if we are having null values, things will be very, very problematic. Okay, so once we are having this data set, uh, we can work on it. And the next part, how to create the data sets. If you are not having the data set, what to do, how to create these kind of data that is just created, that is a part of web scraping. Okay, so we have also discussed this very important part there. Okay, then once we're having all the things ready, how to create machine learning models that can help you to recommend the products based on your needs. Let's suppose if you are liking these kind of products, so it will recommend you the same kind of products, right? This is just one application, and you know the possibilities of machine learning, it's endless. Clear? Then we are having machine learning, then we are having image processing, computer vision, deep learning. There are, means this is going to be the only course that you need to enroll for to learn data science, right? And yes, you can register for it. As I've told you, RPGen is one of the mentor there, who is going to interact with you. And this is going to be in both the ways. Okay, you are going to have the recorded lectures, you are going to have the live lectures on weekly basis, so that you can interact with the mentor, and you are going to build those projects live. Clear? So Arpijan, who has taken your lectures yesterday, is going to be the mentor, where we are having multiple other mentors as well, who are working in the industries of data science, of AI and ML from last couple of years. And here you can see this is like discounted for only 5,000 rupees now. Okay, and the offer is valid so till tonight. So yes, the offer closes soon. And yes, that's pretty much it about the whole program that we are having. So thank you so much, everyone. uh, okay, so Sumit saying, when you are going to bring the data set that requires EDU. Okay, so for those kind of problems as well, we are going to have we are going to have these kind of sessions really soon. Okay, where we are going to perform different because so far we have discussed about data pre-processing, okay, and data analysis, how we can do data visualization, how we can build end-to-end models in machine learning. All these kind of things are yet to come, and we are also having the same things on our premium course as well, that the link to the course given in the description. You can find all the support links either from this data set, or the notebook that we have created, the codes that we have written is also something I'm going to upload it, and just when the session ends. And you can find all those things also on the GitHub. You can go for the GitHub link. Okay, so yes, do we get the internship certificate for this course? Okay, you will get the course certificate, not the internship certificate, because this is uh, uh, a data science program, not the internship program. Okay, so that's pretty much it. Thank you so much, everyone. And I'll see you in some other day. And if you like these kind of session, just give it a like, and subscribe to the channel if you want to know more such session. Do let me know in the comments. And thank you so much. Bye.